Well. Good morning. It's Monday. Just wanted to give you a little rap session from Uncle Tom. Try to motivate the youngsters out there or other people maybe that aren't as motivated to go to the gym or to make changes that might be necessary in your life to kind of get a mindset of what you want to do in the future. So, just for argument's sake, you know, when you have a goal, you have the end in mind, and then you have the steps along the way. So a lot of times people will outline that in a long-term goal, short-term goal, and then midterm goals, or have several short-term uh, time span goals that will culminate in the succession of a long-term goal. So it starts with discipline. Discipline to do the things that must be done. When you lack discipline, you aren't able to focus yourself. And when you can't focus, it's hard to control the things around you because you can't control yourself without discipline. Discipline has many forms. Discipline can come from habits like hygiene, combing your hair, brushing your teeth, washing your body, wiping after you go to the bathroom. Discipline can be things like timeliness. How disciplined are you when someone asks you to do something, when your boss needs something done? How quickly can you get it done? How quickly do you get it done? The discipline to do things of your own initiative. If your boss has expectations, can you rise and meet those expectations? Can you do things without the boss telling you and micromanaging everything that you do? Or can you fly solo and take care of the business and let the boss know when it's done? Discipline can also come in the form of attitude and respect in how you treat other people, listening when someone's talking, not interrupting, actually having a conversation with someone, not looking at a phone, listening, and then trying to multitask all day long. It's not disciplined. When you're focused on something, you can pay attention to it, you can absorb the message, you can communicate verbally, non verbally, using body language. That's another thing with discipline. Do you fidget with your hands? Do you tap your foot? Do you tap a pen? Can you sit still for a little while? Do you have self discipline of your body to where if you had to sit motionless, could you? Now, some people can't. Some people get tremors. Some people get nervous twitches. Some people get caffeine and it just starts making them go crazy. But the point is, you don't have to be moving nonstop. Someone that has discipline can stand in a line and wait. They don't need to be stimulated. They can talk to somebody. They can look around, even have a conversation with the person next to you in the line. Have you ever said hello to a random person that was standing in line with you? I have. It's unusual, but again, being polite, being pleasant, and being professional are a lot of the traits that a man has. I wouldn't say a lot of the traits, but they're on the list. You know what I mean? And on the flip side, discipline is going to help you achieve the goals that you have. Discipline is going to allow you to adjust your short term, mid-term, and long term goals. The discipline is what's going to allow you to function within a budget if you've got financial constraints. Discipline also helps you interact with other people around you because when you have discipline, you are able to have self control, and people can see that. They can see that you're cool under pressure. They can see that you're not frantic. You're not moving around hectically in a panic, so to speak. You can stop, you can look around, see what's going on before you decide how to act because being disciplined means you're not impulsive, you're not impetuous. You think before you act. Now, discipline is also a hard thing to follow through with because discipline is something that's inside your body, it's inside your mind. Discipline has to be a part of who you are. You have to be disciplined. It's a descriptive word for a person, just like lazy. Disciplined, focused, locked in. It might take a while to get that way, but if you can see yourself in the future from where you are now, and if you can look into the depths of time and say, what I'm going to see, are you going to be smiling when you look into the future? Or are you going to be shaking your head? The way I was going, I couldn't help but shake my head. I was making terrible choices. I was doing things that were affecting my life and the lives of those around me. And being a dad, I got a lot to look forward to. I got a lot of time that I want to be around. I got a lot of things and activities I want to be available to do. But if I can't pick up my kid, if I can't go run and have a catch or play ball or do whatever because I'm fat, lazy, and weak, I'm not that guy. Add whatever other descriptive words you want in there. You know, you could be an angry guy, or you could be a slob, whatever. You could be a drunk or a drug addict or somebody who, I don't know, I wouldn't say gambling because gambling is a hard thing to get off your back. But so is alcohol, so is drugs. But that's where discipline comes into play. Once you have some discipline and you have the benefits of the discipline, you can shape, you can develop, and you can get better discipline. You can build it over time. And eventually, you will have a mastery of yourself. You will be self disciplined. You will have self control. You will be self focused. You will have your own self respect and self confidence. Trust me, every man is self confident. Every man has self respect. Because if you let people treat you like trash, if you let people treat you without dignity and respect, then clearly you're not acting like a man to get the respect and the treatment that a man gets. So start today, start now. If you haven't thought about your future, think about your future. Think about what you want to do. Think about who you want to be. Now, Uncle Tom, just a regular old guy, but I don't want to die early. I don't want to die young, I don't want to have to live the rest of my life sick, in pain, unable to walk, unable to pick things up. I want to hold my head high and walk tall until I'm an old man. And I want you to do the same thing. So, take it from Uncle Tom. If you lack discipline, focus and train yourself. Practice your discipline. Nurture all of the skills that you have to be a real man. Find you a nice lady, settle down, get married, get you a house, get you a dog, cat, whatever, house in the countryside. But treat yourself right. You deserve it. You're special. I am. Everybody deserves to be happy. And the only one that can make you happy is yourself. Now start today. Your physical rehabilitation has to be practical. If you want to do 30 minutes, that's practical. If you want to do 5 hours, that's not practical. You can't go all in 110% when, if you're giving over 50 or 60%, you're dying the next day or you're tapping out and you can't even finish. If you want long-term results, you have to keep going back. You have to be diligent. You have to be disciplined. You have to be focused. Stick with it. Keep it up. Focus on your diet. Focus on your training. Focus on your mental health. And stay positive. You have to be appreciative of what you have because you never know. It could go at any time. Lightning can strike. A plane could fall out of the sky. We could go to war. You could die in a car crash. You could get hit by a cement truck walking down the street. You never know when it's going to be your time or the time of your loved ones. And you got to be healthy. You got to be there mentally and physically. Check out my other videos. Leave a like down below. Comment. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tom Smoke. Uncle Tom, giving words of wisdom. Check out my other videos. I'll see you next time. Let's get ripped.